Where's my timer? There it is. Okay, I'm going to have to grab this. Hold on. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to another episode of Death Stranding. I'm going long tonight. Like, oh boy, there's a lot to do.
All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear.
We gotta go get Mama. Where am I? Oh, I was like, why is that not working? It's the other direction. I'm all like confuckered up. Okay, so, so we got stuff to do. I intend to play like 9 to 12 hours tonight. I'm going to be exhausted by the time I'm done today. Like, I'm going to be dropping a lot of videos. I've decided we can't screw around anymore. Like, we've got to get this shit done. This game needs to get done. Oh, God. You know, I didn't know this, but you could first-person mode this by holding L1. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to South Knot City and talk to Mama. There was a cutscene, unfortunately. Not a cutscene, but a conversation I had with Mama, where she said, this is all my fault, and Lochna blamed me and after the accident, etc., and I need to go see her. I need you to take me to her. Or, yeah, she said, I need to go see her. I need you to come down and pick me up, basically. So we're going to go pick up Mama, and we're going to, I guess we're going to go take her up there to Mountain Knot City. We're going to take the back way, which means we're going to be going into the snow for the first time. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to recycle most of my items. Those fuckers are back. Wait, there's a full-on BT area now. What the fuck? Rain and everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to build my zip line. Yeah, I could not get the curve on that. Maybe I should have taken the car, but this is faster, so. If I remember correctly, you've got to carry Mama's body up the mountain. Whoa! I didn't know the fucking thing could jump that high. Hold on. Okay. Dude, literally, why are you going everywhere on the road? Yep, bye-bye now. I mean, we still got so much of this game to do. Could be the weight on my back. That could be what's sliding me left and right. Bro, I am on the... My man, I'm trading on... fuck that. What do you mean no longer on power grid? That none of that makes any sense.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Get the fuck out. I don't want to hear shit from you. Everybody knows it's you, bro. Stop fucking faking it. What do I need? I need ceramics. How do I get ceramics? Okay. The fuck out of my chat. And don't come in here with your 20 different fucking alts either. I don't want to see or hear from you. Fuck off. Goddamn weirdos. I need more ceramics. I need more ceramics. I need more ceramics. Oh. God damn, the damage on the power skeleton, though. I was gonna say, what the fuck? No, not the garage. I need the fabricator. 240. I have just enough. put into the transporter.
Thank you for your contribution.
All right.
Pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions.
I love how they gave you a bike with a fucking thing on it with a trailer on it. That's kind of cool. Just enough. Just enough to charge it back up. Did I just see a fucking car come flying out of the sky, bro? Hey, yo, mama!
Hey, Sam. Thanks for coming back. Got something for you. These are your new cufflinks. They still work as a terminal, but
Ooh,
I've added a
new
weapon
cufflinks.
function.
Weapon
I was
function.
able to redesign everything from the ground up after the last connection.
And they're weapons too now.
That's right. Cord cutters. I should explain. BTs are connected to the other side via umbilical cords, right? When those cords bring the matter of our world into contact with the antimatter of theirs, boom,
Void out.
void out.
Mm-hmm.
But just as Deadman theorized, your blood does have unique properties. It can be used to cut a BT's cord. So I've added that function.
Which I believe is a trophy that you can get by sneaking up
Cut
on a
the
BT and
to
cutting their
BT,
cord.
And it returns to the world of the dead. No BT, no void out. Win-win.
These things can cut them loose.
If you can get close enough without them noticing, yes.
Cord snipping super handcuffs.
Right. Let's try them out.
Huh?
Cut the cord connecting us.
Oh, she wants him to cut the baby.
She's sound asleep. Made sure she got plenty of milk. Just do it. Sam. Set her straight. This world was never hers, but all the same, I didn't want her to leave it. Even though she's already lost. Truth is, she's not really my daughter.
The attack and everything, that was all a lie?
No, that part was true. My ovaries can't produce eggs, and Lochna has trouble with her uterus. Long story short, neither of us can have children. I was alright with it. I mean, children, who needs them, I thought. But my sister thought differently.
Kind of important
Lochna
if you want to
wanted a
keep
child,
humanity going.
someone to carry her genes. She fell in love with another member of Bridges, but he died in an accident. She was devastated, of course, as was I. Back then, strong emotions like that, I could feel hers, and she could feel mine. When I sensed her desire to join him, to end it, I went to her and said, let's have a baby. We took one of Lochna's eggs and fertilized it with his frozen sperm. And I carried it to term.
Then the attack
The
happened,
baby grew inside of me,
and she lost it.
but then there was the attack.
And that's why Lochna blames her.
Our bond was severed. I wanted to tell her, but I was bound to the child. I couldn't just abandon her. But I was wrong. Lochna needs to know. You have to break some ties to forge others. Can't be tied to everything. If we're going to reconnect the world, I need to reconnect with my sister first. So please, Sam. Do it.
That almost looked like a person.
Goodbye. All right, Sam. Take me home to Lochna.
Hi, Squatchin. You're in at a very sad part. You came in at a very, very sad part. Old girl literally just cut the connection to her baby that passed away and was a BT that was connected to her.
Would
I
you
don't
set
know.
me up?
I think Hideo
Been outside in a long time.
did a fuck ton of drugs while he was
Too much
making
to
this
take in all at once.
this game. That's all I'm saying.
You sure? Thought you might be claustrophobic after your time in the rubble.
I gotta replace my gloves. God, those are rusted like a motherfucker.
As long as I can see out of the bag. The warmth of the light, the touch of the wind, the scent of the world. Lucky you. The two of you are still connected.
Hideo Kojima's always been like,
Okay, Sam.
right? I've been wearing them for so long, dude. I've been walking through Timefall. They eventually get rusted and get destroyed, but fortunately they last longer than most things. All right, so I got to put her on my back, but I think I could ride my bike with her on my back. So otherwise, this is going to be a long fucking walk. But I've just decided we're gonna try to advance the story as much as we can and get to the end. And then if I have the extra time, I'll do the 5-star shit and all that. And I'll do what I need to do to set up the zip line. She's just kind of sitting there. You know, I always wondered what happens if you do... Okay, hold on. I'm going to put you down for a second, Mama, because I want to test something. Does this hurt people? Oh, shit!
What the hell, Sam?
Okay, so... Cool. Don't spray human beings with the fucking... Don't spray human beings with the fucking... What the fuck is it called? The container repair spray, because it's toxic to human beings. Cool. Good to know. Great to know. Good to know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh!
I had a special surprise prepped and everything. But it looks to me like your hands are full. It's no biggie.
Clip that. You clip that, Squatchin'. You clip it.
Tweak the rules a bit.
Are you telling me I have to fight a boss with Mama on my fucking back? I don't have any BT weapons! Well, actually, I have assault guns. Oh, shit. If he eats me, it's gonna cause a void out and kill her.
Ooh, he looks hungry. All you gotta do to make it out alive is not get eaten. Sound like fun? Of course it does.
I love how his BB's all ominous and shit. That thing has an asshole for a face.
Run, Sam, run!
Oh, I do have some okay, cool. I actually do have some weapons. Where's my fucking car? Where are my car? No, no, no. Mama, 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 get on my back, get on my back, get on my back. Why? 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 I don't want the container repair spray. I'm dead. Fuck off. No, don't pick Mama up, you fucking idiot. Hi. Oh my God. Get the fuck out of here. Are you serious? Okay, hold on. Hold on. This fucking idiot. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Fuck, what was that asshole's name? It does not show me who fucking... One second. The fuck out of my chat, Joshua. I don't want to hear your shit. Stay out of my chat and stop spamming my fucking chat, dude. You fucking retard. Like, get out of here. Let me just say it like this, dude. Every single time that supposedly you didn't do something, it always seems to be fucking you behind it. So I wouldn't be surprised to find out that you were actually behind the fucking fake bad dog account, trying to raise money on the GoFundMe, claiming that he didn't fucking die. Like, they literally have proof that he fucking, like, they literally talked to his mother and his family. Like, please get the fuck out of here, bro. Bitch, if you don't stop putting mama down, I swear to fucking God. Here's what I'm gonna do. This is going on the tool rack. What's in my hands? Like, we know it's you, bro. We know it's you. Like, get the fuck out of here. Okay, are we good now? Finally, fucking shit. No, Squatchin'. You don't get it. The GoFundMe is a scam. No. From what I know, and maybe I'm wrong, but from what I know, the GoFundMe is a scam. Supposedly. I don't think the GoFundMe is. Let me check and make absolutely sure. I believe the GoFundMe is somebody pretending to be Bad Dog. There's a fake Bad Dog account. Someone is pretending to be Bad Dog and claiming the GoFundMe is a scam. Oh, okay. No, you're right. Yeah, no, that's a piece of shit. So someone is claiming to be Bad Dog, saying that he's alive, and saying that the GoFundMe is a scam. And everybody believes that it's Joshua Putman. I've never really liked the kid in the first place. I always think he's a fucking weirdo. I'm not a big fan of him. I don't really want him in my chats and shit. Get the fuck out of here. I don't really want him in my chats and shit, but in all honesty, fine, whatever. But I'm not going to trust Joshua Putman to tell me, hey, ah! Get away from me! Working both chats. Ah, okay. I am currently trying to fucking survive. Ha! Ah! Sold you to jail. Ah! Why are you putting mama down? I don't have enough blood for this shit. Okay, I have 2 grenades. Oh, shit. Fuck you, bitch! Die! Fuck you, bitch.
Thanks for that, Sam.
Yeah, you good, Mama?
That was amazing, Sam. I don't know how you managed to pull that off. If only we all had your talents.
I love how there's just dead fish all over the place. Squatchin, didn't I make you a mod? I should make you a mod. I should make you a mod, bro. Mod Squatchin. Oh, you already are a mod. What am I doing? Did I mod you on fucking YouTube? Maybe I should. Moderators! You mod on Twitch? Yeah. I forget how to make you a mod on YouTube. Oh well. You are now a mod on YouTube. Oh. Oh. Do 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 do. You're a mod. Okay. All right, Mama, we're gonna need to get some sleep and take a shower. Yes, well, don't ruin it with your Canadianism. Norman Reedus butt. EX grenades. So we learned a valuable lesson today, ladies and gentlemen. Don't spray people in the face with package restorative fluid, because it will kill them. Anyway, Squatchin, how you doing? I saw you posted about the storms and shit. We had storms a little bit ago. Like, they were here for about maybe an hour. A little further up north, it kind of fucked us up a bit, but after that, it was okay. Oh, I don't know if I have enough to be able to do this, but let me remove that, and let me try to do the extra battery level too. Yeah, they weren't too serious, you know. It was apparently used to ward off evil in the pre-standing period. Nowadays, we're gonna have some kind of effect against BTs. Ooh. So now we've got a battery level 2. So that should give us more battery power. She's still bloody as shit. All right, bros. Where's my... Okay, my mom will put you right here. Only takes 12 by 4 to go to the... Yeah, right. Deliver lost cargo. Resins. Can I put Mama in there? Oh, I can't make... Oh, what the fuck? Put Mama in the trunk. You can't put living people. Hold on, I'm not going anywhere, Mama. Just chill. You can't put them on shit like this, but you can. Hold on! Jesus, woman, I'm not leaving you. You can put this on the...
Thank you. Kindly. Gotcha.
Just chill the fuck out. Oh my god. My stuff is covered in just shit, dude. Okay. All right. The floating carrier is on the bike. That's what we need. All right. So let me dispose of this guy's vehicle so I don't accidentally get up on it. All right, Mom, come on. I'm here. I just needed to go get the fucking bike. Jesus Christ. It's all covered in shit, bro. All right, see, I can put her on my back while I'm driving. All right, we need to go... There's the road right there. So we're going to go up the mountain. We're going up the cold part. Because that seems to be... So what we're doing is we're taking this all the way up to about here. And from here or so, we're heading up to here. And then this looks like basically a fucking trail. I can either go up or down. I'll probably go south, and then I can come up to Mountain Knot City. So, there. Mountain Knot City. Look at how many likes I got for my road. Yay. Bro, somebody get to put a jump ramp all the way over there. I love how she's just sitting in a blood-covered fucking, like, thing, dude, because I had to fight a BT. We're going that way, up that road. And then once that's done, we're going to put everything in the carrying thing, and then we're going to just take it up with us. And if it gets ruined, there's no other mission stuff. If it gets ruined, it gets ruined. You know, with her...
The hospital I was staying at was crushed by a bridge. Still have nightmares about it. Still hear the crack before it all came tumbling down. I've been scared to death of bridges ever since. And, yeah. I know how that must sound considering our employer. I'm scared of the dark, too. Don't sleep anymore. Can't.
I forgot she's going to be giving me exposition the entire time we're going up that way.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Weapons restrictions lifted.
All right, Mama, no more talking. I got fucking curves to deal with. This bike doesn't handle well. Mules, I don't have any packages! This road's slowly rotting away. You could see it. Could you stop sliding left and right? Thank you. I will tell you, with Death Stranding 2, I'm going to take my time on that game. I don't care if it takes me 6 fucking months of exploring shit. All right, here we go.
Let's get a move on.
Heading on up. Into the snow, bro. Shit, this looks like a fucking BT area. I love how as soon as he hits the snow, his fucking suit turns white. Oh my god, there looks like there's so many BT areas that we gotta go through. Right? That fucking unpacked snow that's fresh on the mountain that just you step through and you're up to your fucking kneecaps.
Sorry, I'll try to make this quick.
Construction complete.
I love how you could just see the trails of where I've been. It should level out in a minute. Uh-oh. Here's the timefall snow. I'm working on it, bro. Wearing my exhaustion rate down. Good thing I put on the chiral boots. Okay, we're almost at the direct thing. The road thing is right here. It needs more ceramics.
Over here. Hey, mine's heavier.
Measuring device to the weather station.
Thanks for the help. Oh, today's a good day. This one's for you.
What can I give you? No, I don't want to give you that. I'll give you the stun bomb. There you go. He said, oh! Keep on keeping on, boys. Oh, shit. Oh, I fell over. Oh, shit. Fucking snow. Circuit percentage of cosplayer started to deteriorate. Timefall shelter. I don't have a timefall shelter here. Is it just something that I've used and that's why it's telling me that? Is that? Oh no, that's snow. I thought those were. Oh no, they are chirals. Okay. Or not snow. What am I saying? I thought those I didn't know if that was a like some kind of like bush or grass or something, or if that was chiral stuff. Stuff is slowly deteriorating. Can you get up there and over? Hello? You can do it. You can do it. Take a second, get a drink here. Get my stamina back up.
Nah, all topped up.
Don't nuh-uh me. Too bad it doesn't catch the snow and fucking... Just get a big picture of that face just all frozen up and shit. Okay, so there went my extra
Hey, you okay?
Hey, Sam. Do you remember your own birth? Me, I remember being inside the womb. I wasn't alone. I could hear my mother's heartbeat. Hers and Lochner's. We were conjoined twins. One and the same before we were born. But then they tried to separate us with surgery. The operation was successful. We were still one. We knew each other's thoughts without saying a word. My joy was her joy. Her pain was my pain. And no distance was too great for us to overcome. Some might call it a kind of telepathy.
right.
Divided in body. Joy and spirit. Yet at each.
Hold on. I need to fix this mic. Or this microphone stand, I should say. Ah! You son of a bitch. Okay, that's better. Oh, Jesus. All right. Gotta check everything, make sure everything's good here.
Just for us.
We're almost there.
When we share
We're almost there, Mama. Hold on.
our own private chiral network, you might say. With Cupids, we can build one that will let everyone share what Lochner and I have. I saw it all laid out before me after I signed up with Bridges. A network that could unite everyone, no matter how scattered or different. It would make us whole. It wouldn't be about bringing people into line. It would be about bringing them into the fold, where they would share alike. I knew it could change the world.
Excuse me, controller? We don't do that?
Donnelly's help.
Gravity gloves are almost ruined by the time fall snow. I'll have to get new ones.
Back in the birth, everything changed. For the first time in my life, Lochner wasn't there. But I'm not alone anymore. I can feel her again. She's close. Thank you, Sam. I feel whole again. You and me, sis. Me and you. Sorry, Lochner.
You know, I may be able to just go over the fucking... I may be able to just go straight over. Because that snowbank right there. If I'm not streaming, I'm going to spend some time this weekend making thumbnails. I'm going to download these and I'm going to fucking make thumbnails for these games. For the YouTubes and replace them with new thumbnails. Tell you what, there's no way the bike would have got all the way up here. Hey, snow's done. Roboticist, weather station, metals, elder, weather station, roboticist. Memory card.
Let's get this done.
Oh, can I even get down here? Maybe if I go to the side. I love how her feet keep dipping into the snow, so she's got to be freezing. We made it. Trying to figure out where a good place is to come down.
Sorry, I'll try to make this cool.
And we go from snow to rain. I know we're going into a cutscene, so I'm gonna go ahead and just transfer.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Decontaminating suit. All clear.
All right, you ready to see your sister? You ready to see your sister? Here we go.
Lincoln, no. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I love you so much.
Bro, she just fucking died.
It's good to hear your voice again.
Oh, never mind. No, she's fine. Sorry, my bad.
I shouldn't have kept you in the dark.
I guess she was just
I
tired.
I couldn't. You don't have to say it anymore. Look, man. You need to fix his Cupid. I couldn't save our child, but you can save our world. Only you. I love you. You hear me? Forever. And always. Now, make the world whole. Okay? Just like you make me.
Bitch, did you actually die? Bro, they could not nail her fucking face. Like, Margaret Qualley's face, I don't know why. They could not nail a pained look in her face very well. You could obviously tell that, like, somewhere along the line it did not go well. She fucking died! How did she have 8% fucking package damage? Is that from, like, the time fall, like, hitting her in the goddamn face? Because I was, like, riding the bike and she was forced to look up as the time fall hit her? We're whole again. Complete episode 5. The machine. Right? Chiral Botox. I gotta do some Lake Knot City deliveries, get them to level 5. I'm gonna probably just do the story mode and try to do as much of the, like, just set up my zip line, do the story mode, finish the story, and then with the days I have left.
I thought she'd severed our bond on purpose, that she stole our child and ran. I fixed your Cupid like she asked. The limiter should be functioning properly now. There is one thing. Before I sat down to work, I took a long, hard look at the code. I'm pretty sure someone's tweaked it. Either that, or my memory's going to pieces.
Someone rewrote your code?
Rewrote might be overstating it. let's just say, wasn't the latest version I released. And yet, because of it, I was finally reunited with Malingen. Could be we found our culprit already. She died beneath the rubble, with our child still inside her. Her Ka passed over to the other side, but her Ha remained, bound to our dead daughter. She knew all of this, of course. That's why she kept one cuff loose. Didn't want anyone seeing her vitals. Shame she couldn't use her favorite invention. She did all that to keep me and our daughter safe.
Interesting. Really got to change those gloves. Stabilizer. Cargo catapult? Interesting.
Sis? I can hear you. We're whole again. We're one. Like before in the womb, remember? Malingen. Lochna.
Dude, one of her eyes fucking changed color.
Well done, Sam. Thanks to you, Edgenut City is finally within reach. And you, Lochna, your work will help ensure that the Chiron network remains online. Together, we might just make it all the way west. Now then, Sam, there's something else you ought to know. We've been studying the data from when you claim you encountered those soldiers. We had audio, which doesn't paint a complete picture on its own, but the languages, the names, and terms we picked out, the munitions we could identify, everything seems to indicate that you were on a battlefield over 100 years ago. World War I, to be precise. It wasn't a dream. Wasn't a hallucination. Maybe you were spirited away to another dimension or something. Given the time discrepancies, maybe you were sent to a beach. Can't say anything for certain. That said, I've never heard of a beach turned into a battlefield. But beaches are shaped by the will of the people who inhabit them. Perhaps Hartman can offer a more rational explanation. Beaches are his specialty. Unfortunately, he's still outside the Chiron network. Anyway, get some rest. No use dwelling on questions we can't answer yet.
I was wondering what that long ass fucking wire was, but I guess it was the thing he was connected to. How's my toesies? Looking good. There's a little Printed figurines of Sam and with Mama on his back fighting the boss. We always get one of these. Check on BB. Where's my BB? Yeah, look at it closer, Sam. Wait, Lou? Did you just call it Lou?
Ooh, looking for this? Surprise. Fragile warped me here. I finally got to visit the beach. Well, her beach. Don't worry. I didn't come all this way for the sightseeing.
Dude, I realized that his...
BB has a serious issue.
Butterfinger BB. Episode 6, Dead Man. I just realized he's got a fucking scar across his head like somebody took the top of his skull off.
Recall me explaining that these incubators connect BBs via the chiral network to their still mothers back at HQ. Bridge babies are quite literally bridges between this world and the other side. Their place is not here with us, nor with the BTs over there. They belong precisely in between, with no greater affinity for one world or the other. But BB-28 here has been leaning further and further towards the world.
It's shaking the thing with the baby in it!
Towards you, Sam.
It's because we're partners.
Botched-haired.
Partners.
Well, considering that's Guillermo del Toro.
Baby's a tool, not a human being. Bridge, yes. Baby, no.
So tell me what the problem is.
This tool, this weapon, is transforming into
I
a
still
being.
want to get the collector's edition with the Bridge Baby, like, collector's thing.
It's accumulating memories.
I bet I could find it on eBay.
BB-28 is becoming self-aware, becoming an actual child.
It just
Sound like a
turn him around.
It's hardware, Sam. Manufactured for a purpose. A purpose it cannot fulfill outside the pod. There is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it. Which hardly matters because at this point, it'll cease functioning within a couple
Right.
of days.
cease functioning.
That's right. Not even the pod will be enough. It'll be bricked.
What do we do?
We reset it. You'll have to leave it with me, of course. I'll cut the cord that links the two of you and then perform an operation that reconnects it to the other side. Think of it as a little tug to correct its alignment, to put it back where it belongs, right between the world of the living and the dead. But like I said, you'll have to be without it for a while.
You're sure this will work?
Of course. One catch, though. The surgery may erase its memories.
Erase? Will forget me?
Relax. The BB will still function as intended. You just have to trust me. Come on. I'm telling you, it's like a game. Just select retry and start again.
Uh-oh.
And this is why I hate
That baby just pissed on him.
Sam. I was already filthy from my trip through the beach. But now your BB has added insult to injury.
Oh, bro, his wrist is so fucked up. Did he just say, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil? Yo, that baby's turning into Skynet. My man, are you really going to take a shower with your clothes on? You a goofball.
Adorable. Bo. Tired, huh?
He was floating in Monster, which is funny because when this game first came out, those energy drinks were actually Monsters because they had a license. All right, asshole.
No one can spy on us in here. It's just you and me. No audio records of what we say. No video for lip reading analysis. Get closer.
Okay, this is uncomfortable.
Not know of this. Understood?
Uh-oh.
I've been doing some digging into the first BB experiments. Officially, they were suspended by the government following a void out which claimed the life of the then acting president. Documents were shredded. BB technology banned, yes? But obviously, the experiments continued in secret, on the direct orders of President Strand.
Bridget?
Excessive weight.
Central to solving the mystery of the Death Stranding. Oh, she had big plans for them. They weren't designed just to be BT detectors. She wanted to incorporate them into the chiral network to facilitate travel to the beach. But none of her plans ever came to fruition. And now BB Tech has fallen into terrorist hands.
What's Die Hardman's part in this?
I'm afraid to find out. I don't know how long he was working for Strand. I don't even know his real name or his face.
Okay, little close there.
You might, since you two go further back.
He was already wearing the mask when I met him. Something about burning his face.
Right. Sorry. Any data we have from back then is classified at the highest level. As far as I know, the director is the only one with clearance.
He is uncomfortably close.
But the chiral network presents a new opportunity.
He is spitting on me.
By compiling fragmented data in the public domain from all across the country, I might be able to piece together a little more of the puzzle.
Oh, way too close.
Be careful, Sam. They're watching. Well, Sam, you're a good sport. I'll give you that. Still, it's a fine way to get out of doing the laundry.
Just fix BB, all right?
Oh no, you'll be doing the fixing. I'd never manage without your help. Check the delivery terminal upstairs for the details. When you're ready, of course.
Okay, give me a second. I'll be right back. All right. Had to get me some drinkage and grab something. I forget what I was supposed to grab. Okay, so we got to take the BB. But first we've got stuff to read. So Lochna and Melma have become the same person now through some weird fucking thing. We still got to cut a BT's umbilical cord, whatever. All right, let me get some music going here. Umbilical? Yeah, shut up. Memory chips. Sentinel 16 Ludens. Ludens is a symbol and mascot of Kojima Productions. The 16 scale model was created by world-renowned Japanese figurine maker Sentinel Miniatures. The extravehicular creative activity suit he wears has been recreated in exquisite detail, enabling him to boldly go where no man has gone before in order to spread the gospel of play. Kawasaki Z1 900 Super 4. Man, I wouldn't mind having one of them. An export-oriented model created by Kawasaki in 1972 with the aim of capturing the foreign markets. It was the first Kawasaki and indeed the first Japanese bike to use the DOHC 903CM3 air-cooled inline four-cylinder engine. And its ferocious speed made it the undisputed king of the highway. It was also admired for its beautiful design with the pipes leaving the gas tank and pushing back through the side covers to the tail section. This model, beloved of porters chasing the fastest speeds possible, having established Kawasaki as the go-to for full throttle riding as it did. Terrorist view of bridges. Die Hard Man, 3 years ago. Bridges HQ. First expedition set off without any problems. Both the advance party and the rear guard are en route to the west coast as we speak. They haven't reported any trouble with terrorists and the like yet, but the further out they get, the greater the danger. There's a hell of a lot of separatists out there who want to do nothing to do with the UCA. Some more extreme than others, perhaps, but there's no denying where they stand. Seems like just yesterday it was only ideological differences, strongly held opinions at worst. But then Chiralium started messing with people's heads, turning extremists into demons, mules into gestalt, and debate into violence. Now we're headed west into their territories. Invaders coming for their freedom. They're waiting for us, minds made up and guns in hand. Amelie and the others aren't looking for a fight. She's going to try to talk sense to people, convince them to join us. If all the cities sign on, our nation could rise again. No one wants to take anything from these people, only give them back what was lost. If only they could understand that. BTs and Void Outs. Hartman, Bridges HQ, 3 years ago. Following conclusions are largely derived from a handful of eyewitness accounts. While I would advise anyone to take them with a grain of salt, I still believe they are worth saving. BTs pursue their prey through multi-step processes. In the first, they begin searching for the target. The handprints left behind is evidence of this behavior. Upon detection, one or more BTs will attempt to seize their target and drag it towards a much larger entity. To clarify, however, a void out does not occur at the point of contact between the giant and the human, but only once the human has been subsumed into the giant's body. We think this may be because this is the only place where antimatter is present within the entity. Goes without saying that BTs are entirely different from any creature that is of this world, and we have much to learn about them still. One thing is for certain, however, we must come to understand them, else we may never overcome the existential threat they pose. Lochna Malignan. Lochna, Bridges HQ, 3 years ago. You know what we used to dream about? Seeing what's beyond these clouds up there. We spent our whole lives beneath a Chiralium sky. It's all we've ever known. But we also know that the world used to be so much bigger. Our parents told us. They were researchers who worked for NASA, though these days most people wouldn't know what that was. It went up in smoke around the same time America did, and all our parents' work went with it. But we still have our dreams. The one thing our parents gave us that can never be taken away. Malingan and I were named after a pair of craters left by meteors which struck the Earth 450 million years ago. Those craters are proof that this planet is part of something bigger, that we exist within a vast interconnected universe. Our names serve as a reminder of this fundamental truth. Symbols of our parents' hope that our isolation is only temporary. That's why we joined Bridges too, to bring the people of this country together again, and to one day reunite this planet with the greater universe that surrounds it. Antimatter in storage. Philip North, 1 year ago. Distribution center north of Mountain Knot City. Everything went like clockwork, and we recovered all the antimatter. Performed the requested maintenance on the magnetic trap, too. It should be a bit more stable now. I still can't believe those amateurs managed to get their hands on the stuff, though. Apparently, they stumbled across it while researching chiral clouds, though I suppose that makes a kind of sense. Even before the Death Stranding, there was evidence that regular lightning storms could generate antimatter, and chiral runs are surely stranger. Sounds like they were able to capture it only once, though, so that's something. Imagine if antimatter was easy to get a hold of. Terrorists would have a field day. Anyway, we've got it stored safely now, and no one's the wiser. I just hope something good comes of it, that's all. You know what the alternative is, Lochna, sorry. Okay, we're done with that. So let's do the mail. There's only 6. Yet another earnest entreaty for pizza. My dear Mr. Sam Bridges, 'tis I, your most devoted admirer and obedient servant, Peter Englert. You are doubtless aware of the momentous occasion which demands celebration this very day. Surely not, of course, for I would be shocked if you knew that it marks another year since the joining of myself and my beloved wife in the bonds of holy matrimony. As you may suspect, there's only one way in which we can commemorate the birth of our union. Pizza! I mean, I guess. Yeah, sure, absolutely. Why the fuck not? You will not begrudge me my continued impudence, I hope. But how could you? It is only natural that for our sacred anniversary, I would seek to procure one of the incomparable pies only you can provide. I say 1, but could we be so bold as to impose upon you for 2? And if that could be topped with Gouda cheese, that would be magical. And they should be waiting for you at the Timefall Farmers Shelter. They provided the wheat for the dough, and I do believe they've taken the liberty of tossing in a bottle of their magnificent beer to boot. Thanks as ever, you really are a saint. Even BTs have weak spots. Hey, Sam. I know you're probably doing just fine out there without any help, but you're going to want to hear this. Trust me. Remember that big BT you faced off with over in Port Knot City? The one with the gold mask-like thing? Well, I reckon that mask might be pointing you towards its weak point. Strange, I know, but true. See, when I heard that a BT had done in Igor, I started doing some investigating. I mean, it wasn't about to just forgive and forget, you know? Anyway, here's the gist of it. Large quantities of concentrated chiralium take on a golden color. In other words, if you see that golden glow, there's likely to be some major power source nearby. And places like that must be vulnerable to attack, right? Probably light up like a Christmas tree with a few well-aimed slugs. Anyway, I think it's the same deal with that BT. Give it a whack around the chops and you'll see some fireworks. I'm sure of it. I mean, I guess it's not rocket science. Shoot into the mouth and there's always a chance you'll hit some internal organ, and that's gotta hurt. So yeah, long story short, focus your firepower on that golden mask. I'm counting on you, Sam. Go get that fucker for me. For Igor. People think Bridges are terrorists. Charles Kahn. Hope you're kicking ass at taking names, Sam. We heard HQ suspects the whole Central Knot Void Out thing might have been terrorism. I hope you guys could hear me over this. Kind of blew my mind to think they're hitting up the East Coast already. Things have been getting worse out there, too. It was way quieter in this neck of the woods when we first showed up, that's for sure. Back then, it didn't matter what breed of crazy they were. Separatists, isolationists, leave-me-alone-atarians, whatever. You could at least get them to sit down and talk. Now it's blow shit up first, ask questions later, because some folks got it in their heads that Bridges and the UCA are the real baddies. Not that I'm saying we shouldn't keep on trying to speak sense to these guys. If we don't, we'll be stuck beating each other over the head with bigger and bigger sticks until the world's covered in craters. But on top of everything, now we've got these demons wackos and their wacko-in-chief Higgs to deal with. Not that he was always a total Fruit Loop. He used to be a porter, ran his own outfit hereabouts, and then the postmaster went postal. Don't ask me how or why. I don't even think he could tell you. End of the day, the only way forward is with each other, hand in hand with our fellow man. That's what the UCA is all about. Am I right? Married life. Not what I expected. Hold on, I'm getting my footstool. Even though it's broke to shit. And it likes to poke me in the leg. I'm going to have to get one of those feet things that you can bounce your feet on for fidgety people. Dear Sam, did you meet up with Amelie yet? Hope she lives up to your memory of her when you finally do. I didn't get so lucky in that respect. I'm sorry, but I just couldn't live with him anymore. I went back to my mom's. It was terrifying to make the trip on my own, but I watched the weather patterns for days and made it just barely. Maybe I should have asked for help, but I couldn't bear to wait any longer. For your sake, I hope yours and Amelie's story has a happier ending. Aw, they fucking got divorced! Sam, I'd like to tell you about my father. Before the Death Stranding, he was a famous writer, and he was always on the move. I'm not just talking about America either. He went all over the world. He didn't like staying in one place for long. As soon as he got bored, he'd pick up his canteen, made from a gourd, of course, and start wandering again. When I was a kid, he'd tell me all sorts of tales about his travels, about the lands that lay beyond the oceans. He even told me about people going to the moon. Kind of ironic that I'd end up shut away in a shelter after all that, isn't it? This won't last forever, though. Us humans will find a way to live through our outside our shelters one day. I'm sure of it. When that day comes, though, the last thing we need is to be tied down to some idea of America. That's why you won't see me joining any UCA. Sorry, Sam, but that's just the way it is. Too bad you already joined, bitch. I saw space in a gourd. Dear Sam Bridges, can I tell you a story about something that happened recently? I was preparing dinner when all of a sudden my beloved gourds popped into my head and I just had to take a look. Do you know what I found when I got there? The most marvelous specimen I ever laid eyes on. It was bigger than me, I swear. And while I was standing there admiring it, I suddenly realized I was somewhere else, inside of it, and I was a tiny baby. A tiny baby in a great big gourd world. I grew up here, became an adult, and eventually Gourd World had a Death Stranding of its own. So what did I do then? I shared gourds with all the people of Gourd World, and they shut the BTs up inside of them and set them all on fire. Gourd World was safe, and I had saved it. But just as I was basking in the glory of it all, I woke to find myself back in the kitchen and the pot boiling over. While I'd been living a whole other life in this Gourd World, only a few minutes had passed in this one. Sure, you can call it a daydream, but to me, it couldn't have been more real. Has anything like that ever happened to you? Something going down in the crater. Hey there, Sam. Everyone's got something they're good at, right? Well, I'm no exception. Ever since I realized I was stranded here on this desert island of a continent, I've been keeping my eyes fixed to the horizon. And you know what? My vision's gotten better as a result. People have taken to calling me Eagle-Eye Charles, and that ain't no lie. I spy things long before anyone else does. Chiral clouds subtly shifting in the sky, porters walking along a mountain ridge, an undiscovered hot spring down in the valley, you name it. What's more, I think I've gotten even better at it lately. We're it's because of the chiral network, or maybe it's all in my mind or whatever. Anyway, what I want to tell you about was something I saw the other day, something small and glowing down in the crater where Middle Knot City used to be. I really wanted to investigate, but we don't have any Bridges people in that area. Maybe it's something you could look into if you're ever passing by. Avoiding autotoxemia. How's it going, Sam? You still taking care of your BB? I'm sure you are. Not like some porters I could mention. Some guys practically shake their pods till their BBs start crying. Some of them even ditch them when the crying becomes too much. Of course, a quiet BB isn't necessarily a good thing. Could mean the kid's suffering from autotoxemia. Man, the thought alone stresses me out. It happened to me once, you see. I was out in BT territory and I couldn't make it back to a private room in time. I could tell my BB needed time in an incubator, but I was too late. Autotoxemia is a terrible thing, Sam. He was just floating there in his pod. Wouldn't react no matter what I did. BBs can't detect BTs in that state either, obviously, so even the most stone-cold porter would be sweating bullets. Truth be told, though, I was more worried about my BB than I was about myself. Screw the PR bullshit. They're not just equipment. I don't go saying that to just anyone, but I know you feel the same. If you ask me, a BB's no different from any other baby. Treat them with love and affection, and they'll react to you, same way they'd react to a parent. Sorry, I know I'm getting emotional, but can you do me a favor? Try to make sure your BB never suffers from autotoxemia, okay? And if they do, take care of them and do whatever you can to make them feel better. Mom of the Fallen Angel. Mountain Knot City's now part of the UCA. Lochner explained about how it was all a big misunderstanding. What a relief. The tar's all gone, too, thanks to that bomb. It's going to sound weird, but you know the odor deck on Mama's left shoulder? Didn't used to think much of it, but someone told me it was a symbol of her atonement. She did betray Lochner, after all, even if terrorism might have been to blame. Couldn't help but think of herself as a fallen angel after that, forever barred from joining Lochner in heaven. Like Abazathibibu, or whatever, that one-winged fellow who followed Beelzebub down to Egypt once upon a time to cause trouble for Moses. Guess Mama was feeling poetic when she redesigned her odor deck and used it to comfort her dead child. Strange, maybe, though I suppose she was already dead herself. Looks like all that's in the past now, though. The misunderstanding's been resolved and the sisters are whole again, thanks to you, Sam. Mama finally worked up the courage to cut the cord and send her baby onto the other side where it belongs. It was the right thing to do for the kid. So the two are one, and the fallen angel got a second chance. Just as well, because no one's ever really beyond redemption, I'd like to think. Recovery request. The porter had not one, but two. So you're not going to believe this, Sam, but that porter I heard, smart-ass Choom, found 2 chips. But by the time I nailed down the location in a second, it had been snatched by terrorists. I should have figured it out sooner. Thought I mastered your systems, you know? Took my eye off the ball for a second. Fuck. Probably brought the chip back to base already, too. You got to get it back, Sam. These chips are my only chance. Get your ass to the distro center north of Mountain Knot City to grab that order. The age of printed nukes. I used to have this old prepper friend, an older guy, who'd always talk about how the good old days before the Death Stranding. Choom. 3D. Yeah, that's... So, yesterday, or whenever I was playing this, I came to the conclusion that that is Jackie from Cyberpunk 2077 after he died. So basically, Jackie went to a beach of his own, which is basically the afterlife, right? But somehow he's communicating to Sam from his beach. And that's Jackie. Because Jay and the way he talks and the fact that he speaks Spanish and et cetera, et cetera. Dude, that's Jackie. That's got to be. I have this prepper friend, an older guy who'd always talk about going the good old days before the Stranding. 3D printing was all the rage, apparently, and the tech could even spit out pretty much anything you could think of, even the most complicated stuff. Didn't take long for the first gun to be printed. All you had to do was input the right data, and you had yourself a firearm. People didn't think much of it at first. Right? Just kids messing around and all that, but it didn't stop there. Printed guns became printed bombs, and printed bombs became printed nukes. Illegal as hell, of course, but the government couldn't do anything to stop it. If you've got no idea who's packing a nuke, the best course of action is make sure you're packing one yourself, right? That's how people thought back then anyways. Mutually assured destruction for every honest citizen. People saw enemies everywhere. Terrorists, sleeper cells, all that shit. And then there was an explosion. The Death Stranding had nothing to do with the nukes, of course, but people were pretty quick to jump to the wrong conclusion. Almost everybody had assumed it was terrorism. Wouldn't you? Anyway, this old-timer, he didn't want anything to do with the other people. He just wanted to shut himself up in his shelter and be left alone. He was scared. Everything that came before had led him to a world filled with weapons. I could see where he was coming from, thinking society and government were doomed to fail, but I'm more optimistic. As long as we remember the mistakes of the past, as we strive for a brighter future, I believe we could prevent another explosion. Guess what I'm saying is, I'm fully aware of the risks, but I think we've got to give the UCA a shot. Gord's keep Louisville at bay. Mr. Sam Bridges, thank you so much for bringing that cargo all the way out here. I must say, I didn't think I'd ever get a chance to meet the man I'd heard so much about. I respect your mission to try and rebuild the America of yore, though I could say it's got anything to do with me. Frankly, I'm not even sure if I agree with it in principle. I'm really grateful, though. Thanks to you, my life's work is back on track. My beloved gourds are looking more healthy and lively than ever. Admittedly, the ideal climate for gourds would be warmer than what we've got here, but I've managed well enough, all things considered. I hope my father would be proud. Though he just made a living as a novelist, he was also something of a gourd enthusiast. I feel compelled to carry on his legacy one way or another, and since I'm no wordsmith, I really had only one choice. You know, I read somewhere that gourds used to be considered very lucky in the Far East. Yes, I know what a gourd is. And that they use his charms to ward off evil, kind of like the dream catcher of yours, come to think of it. Are you in my life? Langdon, Distribution Center. Dear Sam, first of all, let me introduce myself. I'm the guy you brought that blood for. If you hadn't come through for me, I wouldn't be looking forward to working again. Or writing you now. Or here, period. No, he's not talking about boobies. He grows fucking plants. I need you to know how grateful I am. I owe you my life. I'll never forget that. If you hadn't taken on that order, your next might have been to haul my corpse to the incinerator instead. I'd be ash and chiralium in the wind by now, or worse, a BT. You've given me another chance, one I don't intend to waste. Rest assured, I'll repay my debt by doing everything. Yeah, right. Can't help you rebuild America. Gourds are like, fuck off with your gourds. I don't care. Already read that one. What's the new one? Sandy Tan. Oh, for fuck's sake. I've never met someone who has more of an addiction to the color purple than me. I keep wearing the Johnny sunglasses. You can't change the color on those. All right. I guess we should get going. He went to plug in his BB and the BB's not there. Make BB feel better by connecting up nearby facilities with your QP to increase chiral density. Oh no.
That man tells me your BB isn't performing to spec. We'll have to put your primary mission on hold until we restore its functionality. It's our only Dooms-compatible unit. And you're gonna have to deal with more BTs as you head further west. Case in point, Amelie's informed us of a tar belt outside of Edgenot City. A massive region crawling with BTs that Higgs supposedly summoned. And as much as we want you to get her out as soon as possible, you'll have a snowball's chance in hell without your BB. So your first priority is to help Deadman restore it to working order. And since he's on site, maybe the two of you can discuss it in person.
Sam, I'm a little busy at the moment, so I hope you don't mind if we stick to Holland. First, I need you to link up a few preppers in the area so we can increase local chiral density. That's to bolster the connection between BB-28 and its still mother. And as I explained earlier, we need to correct your BB's alignment. To facilitate that
You just crack its back.
we need to quite literally put some
The alignment's all out.
between you two. Keep it here while we send you out. If everything goes to plan, your BB should resume normal function.
Fortunately, this plan
Do you not have a spare BB I could use to detect BTs?
into the chiral network anyway.
Fucking hell.
So build relationships with the preppers by making deliveries and convince them to come on board. It's not easy to make a home for yourself in those mountains. Even so, plenty of people had a mind to try. You'll find shelters scattered throughout. We've got a whole list of orders from them waiting to be processed. Remember, though, that you're dealing with folks who chose to live out there. Folks who probably value their privacy. Don't think for a second it'll be easy to win them over.
Ah, we just got to get him to 3 stars.
Bit by bit, job by job. Another thing, Sam. You'll be making runs without a BB for a spell. That will vastly diminish your ability to detect BTs. So keep your eyes and ears open for anything out of the ordinary. And stay the hell out of the rain if you can help it.
I really can't. To the roboticist. To the doctor. The porter injured in the mountains.
We've added a cargo catapult option to your PCC. Now, in case the name didn't give it away, they can be used to launch multiple containers over a large distance.
A well-aimed pod might also serve as a useful weapon. Huh. These trucks will not help me until I get the roads built.
Order assigned.
Don't mind me. I'm just going to put some chiral stuff in here. Oh, I can't do any more chiral crystals. Okay. That's a lot of anti-BT handguns. Okay. Okay. Private locker.
Thank you for your contribution.
Gordon glasses. Johnny glasses. All right, so the doctor's the closest. We need to go to him first. I'm just going to need to take a shit ton of weapons with me.
Sam? You read me?
Lochna?
Uh-huh. Calling you via a Bridges dedicated line. I've been asked to carry on in my sister's place and provide you with support. We're whole again. One. Forever and always. We still speak, so I shouldn't have any trouble getting up to speed.
You back with Bridges then?
It's not about that. Never was. It's about what she wants. What we want. And why shouldn't we help you? You helped us.
This is
We're all
true.
connected now.
This is true. I did help you. All right, so where are we going first? The roboticist is all the way over here.
Drop by whenever you like.
Yeah, sure thing.
Thanks, Sam. Keep up the good work. Weapons restrictions lifted.
I'm gonna take a long walk. At least until we get the roads built.
Stay out there, Lou.
Lou! I'll see you soon. Don't worry, kid. Hello! Name's Sam.
I made zero. I took 0 PCCs with me.
Hey there!
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Good morning, Sam. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until
The point was to load that up with PCCs as much as I can right now and begin making the fucking zipline system.
Keep on keeping on.
Fabricate equipment, please. Okay, now I want to... Okay. So I at least have some PCCs.
Have a pleasant journey.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, 7 days from now, next Wednesday, I will not be streaming because that's my mom's second eye surgery on her other eye. So I'll be with her probably Tuesday night. I may not even stream on Tuesday, actually, because I'll be with her on Tuesday night and then Wednesday night and then maybe Thursday to help her out. So it's an inconvenience, and I'm probably not going to be able to play Death Stranding 2 on the day of, but... it is what it is. I want to get high enough up here that I can set this without too much of an issue. But where it's not blocked from the bottom. Fuck you mean road construction area? Oh, okay. You know what? Let's just go ahead and dig all the PCCs and put them on me.
Construction complete.
Oh, I didn't put... oh, I didn't get new gloves. Oh, that's okay.
You all right? Yeah, right.
I love how, like, he goes to talk to BB and he has to realize that, like, BB's no longer there. Jump ramp, post box, zip line. Thank you for the chiral bridge, if it'll work. Nice.
Construction complete.
Oh, no chiral network coverage. That's right. Got to get them on the network first. Once you get them on the network, then you can place the fucking stuff.
Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Delivering cargo.
A delivery? Oh, good. Excellent. Everything appears to be in perfect condition.
You're welcome. Now join the network. Thank you.
There's something I've been meaning to ask. Would you help me join the UCA? If me being a part of it ensures more people get the medical attention they require, then it's well worth the hassle.
Right. Okay, so that'll put him on the network. With him on the network, I can continue building the zip lines. We're gonna be walking for a while, but once we're done, once we get the zip lines built, we'll be zooming everywhere. Nice. Now we just need the roboticist, and I'm guessing little Hart dude is probably where Hartman's located. That's kind of right on the nose, isn't it?
Might not be as young as I once was, but I've still got plenty to offer. Oh, by the way, I came across something I thought you might find useful. You're more than welcome to it.
A new energy drink thing? Canteen upgraded to level 2. Produces bridge energy and therefore it restores much more stamina than the level 1 canteen. Nice.
Your deliveries have saved lives. And, as you know, every life that's saved is one fewer BT to deal with. Which in the long run means even more lives are saved. Please, don't give up. No matter how difficult it may become, I implore you.
I see you've put another shelter on the network. Nice job. Chiral levels are increasing as predicted, which is good. As for BB-28, you'll be pleased to hear the operation went well. There should be no need for additional major procedures. We're not out of the woods yet, but I think it's safe to say that the worst is behind us. All that remains is to continue expanding the network, monitor changes as chiral levels increase, and make adjustments as necessary. Drug therapy should suffice. Keep it up, Sam.
Good work. New order available.
Whoop.
Please access delivery terminal for...
Time limit 45 minutes. Synthetic. Whoa, 720 kg. Ooh, cancel that. Holy shit, I can't carry that with all of my stuff.
Sam, if you think a prep roll that you built on their property, you're sorely mistaken. The sensor ring marks their claim, so pick a spot outside of it.
My bad. I didn't realize you had to put it right fucking here. No! I need you to understand how stressful that was that I thought I was about to go off that fucking bridge. I'm breathing heavy as shit right now. I was like, ugh. So the photographer's this way, right? So if we can get the photographer on the thing, we can go that way. We've currently used 5,700 out of 23,520 bandwidth. In fact, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and... So it's 500 bandwidth, a zip line, but that's far enough to get over to that one. We got to go to the roboticist. We'll go to the roboticist, and then we'll swing up and get the injured guy.
I ain't the same without you, kid.
Over here!
I need to get some gloves while I'm in here, too. I should have just carried the 720 kg, man. It probably wasn't that much. I could have put it on all my shit. I'm gonna go get it. I can put everything else in a private locker. Once I get zip lines, everywhere, it's gonna be super easy to take like certain things. Okay. All right. Private locker. Oh, it's 112 kg. Wait, hold on. Where's that going? To Mountain Knot City, and that's going north. So that would be when I get a car and I get the roads fully done. This right here is only 112 kg. So that shouldn't be too much. Hopefully. Beautiful.
Order assigned. Delivery parameters updated.
You have 30 minutes. Get right over there.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
So I'm going to take your level 3 bridge and I'm going to give you a shit ton of likes.
I'll see you soon. Lou. Hey, Lou. I'm Sam.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Yeah, see, when you get them on the network, everybody contributes to the roads. I could rebuild the roads if I had everybody at least through that thing on the network.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Keeping on. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Keep on keeping on.
I'll go get that porter, I promise.
Thanks, Sam. Mountain Knot City wouldn't be on the chiral network if it weren't for you. And now we can finally do our part for the UCA. Sorry you had to go through so much trouble. Just know that we appreciate it. Wow, how did you get this here so fast?
Bro, it's like 2 blocks away. Just shut up and give me my 3rd star. Assault rifle level 3. Non-lethal assault rifle level 3.
We were on our own for the longest time. But since joining the UCA, we've been able to communicate with people all over. We've learned a lot from them. And them from us, I'd like to think. We've never felt so connected. You know, folks have shared stories about you too. You know, the incredible things you've done. I gotta be honest, part of me still can't believe you're real. Much less that you're willing to go through hell and back just to keep us going. Anyway.
You know, I'd buy a Bridges hat with that red, white, and blue on it. That streak down the middle.
Welcome here. Why don't you rest up before you go?
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Cool. So let's... Where's my assault rifles? Do I have any? No, I do not. Yes, I do. Dun, 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 dun. Non-lethal assault rifle 3. And I need Bridges boots level 2. And I need a pair of gravity gloves, 2 golden armor plates, and a... This is power skeleton level 3, gold level 3. Okay. Equip. Put on the gloves. Mule boots, put on the footwear. Bridges boots level 3. Carl boots at 37% damage, and then Carl boots at 0% damage on that. I'm going to recycle those.
Thank you.
Okay.
For your contribution.
So you don't have any orders going towards floating carrier metals. All right. To the roboticist. Okay.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Which way to the roboticist? 700 meters that way.
Weapons restrictions lifted. Safe travel.
I'll use that in the future.
Beginning scan. Scan instructions ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Thank you. If I didn't have the items for the roboticist, I would have gone and got the injured guy first. Come on, Sam, you could do it. You can get up there. Oh. Come on. Come on. Okay, so they got their zip line up there.
You all right?
Fuck out of there. Uh-oh. This could be an uh-oh. I don't have BB with me. Oh God, I can't even see him. I got no fucking odor deck detector. Okay, so I need to keep my grenades and I need to be very, very careful. Oh, I don't like how that fucking camera pushed in. Thank you. My container spray! Yeah, no shit, we've got company, Sam. Thank you. Oh, fuck me! Where? Fuck you! Oh, Jesus Christ, Huggy! Oh my God, I almost walked into a fucking BT, bro. I'm trying to get through this area of BTs without having my fucking BB, which can detect BTs. And you scared the shit out of me. But at least I got my umbilical cord achievement. Okay, Huggy, I need you to stop talking until I'm safe. Because you're scaring the shit out of me every time you talk. Because my fucking talk thing goes, Huggy Bear. My fucking, my chat talk thing goes, Huggy Bear 615 says. And I'm like, ah! I'm still in a fucking BT area! Oh no, not I. I will survive. As long as I be sneaky as fuck, I'll probably not die. Okay, I gotta go right here. Gotta go right here. Gotta go right here. Fuck you, you bitch! You go to hell and you die! I'm still in a fucking BT area. One like received from a BT? Just get up there, bro. You can do it. Okay, we're good. We're almost to the roboticist. I do not care about my trash right now. Okay, we're out of the BT area. It just doesn't give you that signal because it doesn't detect right now without my BB unit. Whoa, whoa! You cockstain! Whoa! Is nearly ruined. Postbox. West of Capital Knot City. That's, Yeah, that was the postbox mission, like, near the beginning of the game. Easy.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected.
Bro, if you knew the amount of shit that I have for you right now. I'll recycle it. Yeah, you can talk. It's just you don't have the. I don't have the BB right now. I don't have my BB unit, so it doesn't tell me which direction the BTs are or where they're at all. So I almost got caught like 3 times, and I walked into them fucking 3 different times because it told me, "Hey, you can cut the cord here. You can cut the cord. You're close enough to cut the cord." And to get close enough to cut the cord, they have to be literally right in front of you. So with them right in front of me, and then you talk, like it scares the shit out of me, like I think I got caught.
Oh, you made it. Handled with care, I see.
Well, you can't save in BT areas. Please go on the network. Thank you.
I hear you're the one to talk to about the chiral network. Is it true that a contract will let me access your schematics and so forth? I want to share my research with everyone. Let them read it. Let them learn from it, like I learned from their work.
Once I get the BB unit back, then I can detect BTs again. Roboticist. I wonder if that goes down to where the where you can pull off on the road. No, there's somebody up there. I've got to get up there. Once I get up there, all-terrain skeleton level 1.
Very good, very good. Guess we're in this together now, Sam. I'd love to show you around the place, but it's a terrible mess.
Thanks, Sam. BB-28 appears to be on the road to recovery. Its affinity with the other side is growing stronger, as we hoped. The convulsions and spasms have ceased as well. I know it's tough out there without a BB, but you've got to keep on fighting the good fight. Just like the kid is. Just like BB-28 is.
Sam, we've received an order from a new client. Check the terminal in Mountain Knot City for the details, and do it soon. Sounds like someone is in need of medicine.
Good work. New order available.
Roboticist to doctor. To novelist son. So I've got it hooked up. I could at least go weather station, roboticist, Mountain Knot City, doctor. So at least I can get around there. Now, once I get these guys down... Why are you pulling... Bro, why are you pulling to the left and right? 1, 2, 3. Stop pulling! Fuck! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 areas to put on the network, I guess? Okay, hold on. What if I do this? Recycle. I don't think I'm going to need these, honestly. I could probably... Not what I meant to do. Let me recycle these.
Thank you for your continued...
Oh, that's the roboticist's custom-made active skeleton, isn't it? Should be a big help on mountain trails or any lousy road, come to think of it.
Thank you for... your contribution.
Okay. Recycle the 2 floating carriers. Two more PCCs on my back.
Thank you for your contribution.
You'll be alright. I know you will.
Weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
We need a good place to put these. Okay, so this should be outside the line right here.
Weapons restrictions.
Oh yeah, I got to be careful with the battery on this thing. Damn, that does help me walk through fucking snow and shit. All right. All right, we gotta go. Damn, this thing's like walking on normal ground with this.
Construction complete.
We'll do a short burst.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Easy. Easy. I'm okay with like a heavy snowstorm. Ow, wow, my leg. Oh, shit! Fuck you! Where? Fuck you! Fuck you! I'm walking here! Oh god. Fuck you! Yeah, you didn't think he had a blood gun, did you, bitch? You know what? I ain't scared of no motherfucking BTs. Not what I meant to do, but okay. All right, good. We're out of the area. I have zero idea how long that PC or those zip lines will last. Yeah. What was a legendary kryptonite for its rare and unique form, consuming one fully stores blood levels and can be stored if necessary for it is said to have a distinctive taste. Beware you cannot eat kryptobites if your hands are full. God damn, look at how fast I can move in the snow. Another BT area.
Sam, have you found?
Oh, thank God. I thought I died. Hello. Yeah, gotta get you on my back, buddy.
Nice and easy. Don't want to take a spill on the way back.
Well, we're gonna be leaving some shit. I really should have brought a fucking secondary with me. All right, this should probably be fine. Wait. Wait. I had like 1 or 2 more PCCs. Or did I use up all my PCCs? Anti-BT, container, Chirals. PC. No, okay. I used up all my PCCs. All right, this shit I don't care about. We gotta go this way. Come with me, my injured friend. Oh, we're okay. Well, what a nice, helpful bridge. I'm gonna give you as many likes as I can give you. That didn't work.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sandport Bridges.
Snow White, Wolf Gray, Stealth, Black. Oh, that's for the buddy bot. Cool. Very cool. Orders antibiotic delivery to the Mountaineer. Oh, you know what else I need?
Order assigned.
Other than to drop that memory chip.
Thank you for your contribution.
Oh, shit, my timer's done. Okay. Scared the shit out of me. All right, so... I'm gonna end the... Fuck, where's my thing? Okay. All right, I'm gonna end this video, but, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you watching the stream, we're going all night with Death Stranding. My intention is to do another fucking 6 to 9 more hours of gameplay. We need to get a lot of gameplay done. But I'm going to end this video right now. So thank you for watching the VOD, and I will see you guys on the next one. We are finally in Mountain Dot City. We are starting to build the zip line network that'll get me around and get me through the game the rest of the way. We'll continue that in the missions in a few moments, ladies and gentlemen, and on the next video. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys next time. Oop, I fucking just did something. Oh, there, okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you guys on the next video.